Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news by geeks like you. I'm your host, Chuck, and we got the OG back.
Yeah,
Say what's up
baby.
to everybody, Trey.
Yo, what's going on? Miss Sophia home. It's always good to come back here.
Man, I love
with
having
my
you
favorite
back.
people, brother. Yeah, man, let's go.
It's like your elementary school friends you ain't seen in a while, and y'all get together and go to the park, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's going to be a good day at the park. It's going to
Yes,
be a
sir.
good day at the park. Oh
Hey,
man, the first story. Hot
okay.
One Studio sold by BuzzFeed for 82.5 million to the Soros Foundation, Sean
Wow,
Evans and other investors.
really?
Yes.
Okay, so I remember the rumors
Hmm.
about him offering it. And it was like I'm trying to, put it up and see, but I could have swore the price point was initially higher than that. I thought
I
it was
think it
like
was. I
150,
think what it's like 100 something.
or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. I'm wondering why. Well, congratulations on selling it. Do
Yeah.
your thing. But I'm wondering why the price point went down. You think
Yeah.
do you think the interest of Hot Ones is kind of going down because it's more than just a show now. I've seen
Yeah.
Hot Ones merch. I've seen games. I've seen the
Hot
sauces
sauce.
being sold.
The speculation I saw was that because it's so reliant on him as a host,
Mm-mm.
Sean Evans, that people were worried that, like, let's say he quits or whatever, he's just,
Mm.
the value of the show goes down,
Yeah, that's true. That's
right?
true. That's true.
Because he's
Because it
so
is a personality
integral.
driven show.
And his questions are amazing. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
he's really good at
he is.
at it. So I think that's the speculation I saw.
So
Yeah.
what did this guy do before he became known for Hot Ones? I feel like I missed a big chunk of this dude's career. Or
No,
something.
this
Like,
was it.
this was it.
This was it.
Wow.
This is the first, I think his first startup. He might have been with BuzzFeed.
Okay.
And yeah, I think this is it. I think this is the one.
Yo, that's why. Do you have a
He always done
favorite?
Howans.
Do you have a favorite host that
Oh
he's
man.
not a host but co-host that he's had on there?
Oh, I had a
Star
couple of them that are
guest.
good.
Yeah.
I love the DJ Khaled one because DJ Khaled gets two wings in. He's the sriracha ring. It's like, whoo, that's spicy. And Sean just looks at him like
Yeah.
he's crazy.
No.
And
The Shaq one was pretty good. I like the Shaq one. The Shaq one, I saw the Shaq one. That one
yeah,
was fun.
and I think it's the one with Bobby Lee where Bobby eats the hottest hot wing first.
Oh, word.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. And Bobby bites
Oh.
it. He picks it up just to be an asshole. Like I'm real. I think they go two wings in, and then
Yeah.
he picks up the hottest one.
Yeah.
And then Sean has to tell him what you just did there means it gets multiplied by all the other ones we eat upon. Instead of just being
Oh,
additive, it gets
really?
multiplied.
Oh, could they finish? They
Oh yeah,
finished?
he finished.
Wow.
He almost wiped his eyes too. He almost wiped his
I have
eyes.
seen a guest do that, like accidentally, and
And
then you
then
could tell.
they have water.
Yeah, the
They
milk
have
baths and all that other
yeah,
stuff in
they
order
have
to get all this stuff.
everything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nuts. I
Yeah.
tell you the one.
Yeah.
I tell you one that surprised me. I was surprised Gordon Ramsay risked his palate.
Yes.
I was really shocked at that because, from my understanding, it is like it's like an acid, right? For the most part, right? For the like
Yeah.
very low key kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, your palate, his palate is his life. Like that was the one, but he took it. I mean, and
He didn't think it
he
was all
kinda
that
soft with
spicy
it,
though.
too.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
I
like,
don't
I've had
know, man.
spicier things.
I don't know if I would do that. That's crazy. I was
10
surprised at
wings
that.
on top of each other,
Yeah.
you know?
Would you?
Yeah.
Here's my question. Here's the real question. Would you go on the show? Would you?
Yes.
You
Yes,
would?
I would so do it.
On
Hell
national
yeah.
television,
Hell
you would
yeah.
expose yourself.
Hell yeah. Hell
Come
yeah.
on, Chuck.
Hell
You know
yeah.
you ain't eating 10.
Of course I'm not. But I would go on the show and have a good time, though. Of course I'm not. Oh no. You know who surprised me? Tinashe was the first person I know to finish it. And she hit it like a champ. She was the first person to finish it. She got through
Really?
all 10.
Wow. I heard Margot Robbie's was good. I heard she was
Yeah.
a soldier.
Yeah.
You know
Ariana
what?
Grande.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Ariana looked all cute doing it. She was like, "Oh yeah, this is blah blah blah." Blah."
You know who I want to see? I want to see somebody Indian do it. Because
Oh yeah.
and they
Oh
got a
yeah.
serious palate for that heat. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like get Dev Patel or something. Of course, I'm stereotyping, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Indian people that like heat.
But culturally speaking, I'm also kind of telling the truth. Like you get you like a Nigerian and an Indian to go on there, they'd probably be like, this is easy
Or a
way.
Jamaican that does really spicy
Yeah,
jerk.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, what is this?
Oh man.
This for children.
So, is this the same company, Hot Ones? Are they the same one that did the one chip challenge, or is that a whole different thing?
That's a whole different thing.
Okay.
He doesn't do one chip challenges. Now, I would not do that. I would not do the one chip challenge.
Yeah, I don't know if they still sell them anymore because I remember maybe it was like this summer. I want to say it was earlier this summer that I think people were actually getting kind of like jacked up. Like
They
people
were.
actually having to go to
It
the
actually puts
ER.
people in shock.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
That's nuts, bro. I'm not
Rodney came in and said people die from it. Yeah, it puts people in shock.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it ain't that deep. Don't get me
There's
wrong.
nothing. There's nothing I need to eat that needs to kill me. I did have fugu. I did have fugu one time.
What the hell
Never
is a
did it.
fugu?
Blowfish.
Why would you do that, bro?
Oh man, I was young. I was young. It was youth. It was youth. It was youth, man. I was in Japan. A girlfriend's dad took us to a fugu restaurant,
See,
and
those
she
are
was
beautiful
like, "Don't
girls.
do it. Don't do it." And the dad was like, "It'll make a man out of you. It'll make a man
Wow.
out of you."
You let that dude gas you like
Oh
that, bro?
yeah. I'm gonna let that little old man punk me. The little old man was my dude. You know, that's like my dude. That was my dude.
Oh,
You know, we rode a Cadillac to go see Tiger Woods in Osaka. That's my dude.
you wildin', bro.
You know, so I did it, and they give you a pencil and paper. They give you pencil and paper too.
Okay. Well,
So in
what?
case you do die, get poisoned by the blowfish, you can write your last will and testament right there.
And that was the thing that was like, yeah, no, I really want to do it.
That's what got me.
So wrong with you,
That's
dog.
what got me. I was 20, man. I was 20. Don't judge a 20-year-old Chuck
It's
bad.
all judgment coming from
You
here
know?
right now. It's just the scream of judgment.
Don't judge a 20-year-old Chuck bad. You're supposed to do it. And they say it's the best taste you'll have before you die.
What?
What I did not know,
How
it's
would
not.
they know that if everybody died?
It's not. What I didn't know is if the chef is really good, like a superior chef,
Yeah.
he leaves just a bit of poison on the fish to numb your mouth. So I took the bite of it. It's fugu. It's like sashimi. So I put it in my mouth. I'm chewing on it, and all of a sudden I swallowed it. He looks at me, and I look at him, and all of a sudden my mouth gets numb. My teeth get like statically. My tongue goes numb. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to die. And he just starts laughing at me. And I was like, my girlfriend's dad's gonna put me in a box going back to America.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm not. First thing I said is like, I'm not going to graduate from Morehouse. That's the first thing I thought.
So here's the ultimate
Oh.
question then. Here's the
Uh-huh.
ultimate question.
Uh-huh.
You have to choose one.
Uh-huh.
You have to.
Uh-huh.
One chip challenge or fugu. What it's called fugu, right?
Yeah, food.
Fugu, but it's gas station fugu.
Oh. Damn. That's a good one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Chat. If you're in the chat, you can answer that too. You can answer one chip challenge or gas station food. It's gonna be one chip challenge, dog. It's gonna be one chip challenge. One chip challenge. Which are you taking?
I'm doing the one chip challenge because I can't
Man,
eat
I'll take two chips.
Gas station food.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay.
Oh, you nailed it. Oh, you nailed it. That's such a great question. Wow. Wow.
Um,
That's a Centel original, you guys.
hey,
We got to put
brother.
that up in Discord. Gas station fugu or one chip challenge.
Oh, bro.
Woo.
Either way, it's a
Woo.
bad idea, no matter what you
Oh
pick.
man, all day, all day.
um,
Um, WWE's Becky Lynch just announced she's joining the cast of Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
okay.
There has been
Becky
no premiere date
Lynch.
set for Starfleet Academy,
Okay.
but Lynch joins Carice Brooks, Bella Shepherd, George Hawkins, Sandro Rosta, Kareem Diane, and Zoe Steiner in the new series.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I had to actually Google her
Yeah,
name, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen her a few places.
yeah,
So, sure, why not? I mean, scripted television, and then you maybe add a little bit of physicality to it.
yeah.
And maybe she's trying to, go the
Branch
direction.
out.
Yeah, like what female WWE wrestler has had like the same level of success as some of the male counterparts? Like, who's the most famous?
China.
Really? You think China?
Yeah, China was huge.
What's her name? What's the black girl that's really beautiful?
Sasha Banks.
Yeah, she's so beautiful. But
Sasha Banks.
I don't
Sasha
ever
Banks
see
and
her in
Jade.
anything
No,
outside
Sasha
of
Banks is older. That's Snoop's cousin, and
okay.
Jade Cargill is the one who looks
Jade
like
Cargill.
Storm.
That's who I'm talking
Jade
about.
Cargill looks like
Jade
Storm.
Cargill is a cold piece of work. But I
Yeah,
never see her in anything outside of like WWE stuff.
cause she can't act. She's an
Maybe,
athlete.
guess we
It's
can
so
find out
funny
if
watching
Becky
her
Lynch
act
can
in
act.
WWE.
Yeah.
It's like if you didn't look as good as you do, I couldn't ignore this.
But that's surprising because
Hmm.
a whole big part of being a professional wrestler is being appealing to the crowd. And
Yes,
from my understanding,
she's
Jade
very
Cargill
appealing.
she was like on the short list to be a champion, right? Like I
Yeah,
think
she was the champion.
she
She
was
was
a champ, right?
undefeated.
Okay.
She was
So
undefeated
you
for the
gotta
longest.
have some kind of
She
you gotta have
she
some kind of way, a mojo with the crowd in order for that, which you would think would play well for a camera.
her stoicism and her cool demeanor delivering one liners is what
Yeah.
sold her. But she was so big and so pretty that
Yeah.
people just let her because she was dominating women.
I mean, you see her, she looked like not looks like an athlete. She is a
She's a super
full-blown
athlete.
super
Yeah.
athlete. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she's like a track star and some other plays basketball. She's like really,
yeah.
she's a super athlete.
I understand, she
But
competing your
yeah,
boys,
the
all
funk
I'm
came in and
saying.
said Sasha Banks was in The Mandalorian.
Was she? I think so.
Teddy said the best line ever from our last story.
What was
If we had Fugu, truck drivers would be going off the road dying if they had that.
that?
Oh, they would if you commit suicide. Oh, they'd be
Uh,
committing suicide. Teddy also said they do the one chip for sure.
gas station food goes no. It's a
Oh
no.
man,
That's like Russian
man.
roulette.
That is Russian roulette. You would make it out the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh gosh. Bodies be
Oh
stacking.
man, that needs to be in a movie somewhere. That needs to be in a movie about the future, some dystopian future like Black Mirror.
Grabbing fuku from a 7-Eleven.
Yep. Yeah. Like in
Oh,
the future, people don't understand in the future that they have a fear that the ocean's going to be covered with jellyfish and humans can't get in the ocean anymore
why jellyfish? That seems like such a
because the
random
ocean's
thing.
warming and jellyfish actually have more babies in the in warm waters.
Now I have seen those videos when you see
Yeah.
like the infestations. Is that the term? Swarms? Do
Yeah.
jellyfish swarm? Is that a
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the boats can barely even get through it because there's so many
Dude,
of them.
so many
Yeah.
of them. Hmm.
Oh gosh, aren't they like the one of the oldest species on the planet is jellyfish?
Yeah.
Like they were even
Yeah.
here
Yep.
before.
That's
Yeah,
where we can get our protein from. That
that's
and the
crazy.
roaches on the bottom of the ocean. It's so funny. I have a friend that's a
Uh-huh.
fisherman,
Hmm.
and she was like, "Yeah, they like, oh, you going out catching roaches tonight?" That's how they address it too.
I mean, they
Like
are
people
for
that
the
catch
most part.
crabs and lobsters, they
Yeah.
call them roaches.
See, they are sea
They
insects.
are sea insects. They
I
are sea
can't. And that's
insects.
one of the reasons I can't rock with it, bro. I'm good.
She was like, the reason a lot of us are doing it because we have a fear that in our lifetime that we won't be able to do this ever again
I can
because
see
there's more
that.
jellyfish coming
Well, I
On
mean,
the Pacific side.
you look at some places kind of like, like Japan, where they have
Hmm.
literally fished out all of the waters like
Hmm.
hundreds of miles outside of their own
Hmm.
parameter, and then you start thinking about like, damn, man, this is kind of bad. And then the big trash lines. I know I'm about to go into this big
Hmm.
old echo spiel, but yeah, I mean, I could see that being a worry. The planet
Yeah.
is gonna push back. Maybe
Yeah.
jellyfish is the way they do it. We need Captain Planet, damn it.
Yeah. Jellyfish
You know
get us.
what? Speaking of that, I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of Captain Planet with today's standards. Make
Oh
them kind
man,
of dope.
those kids would be so sassy and zesty. Oh man, it'd be a mess.
Bring in Don Cheadle. Bring Don Cheadle back.
Yes, yes. Oh man, we should make that happen. That sounds amazing.
Uh,
Speaking of cartoons,
yeah.
Daffy and Porky saved the world in the day the Earth blew up. A Looney Tunes movie trailer. So we have a Daffy and Porky trailer. I haven't seen it yet,
I haven't either.
but I'm definitely gonna watch this trailer.
I have seen my son watch some of the newly remade Looney Tunes, and they're pretty
Hmm.
good. I can't lie. I was shocked. I was really surprised at how good they are. And if it keeps kind of like the same spirit of what I saw, sure, why not? I'm just happy that
Yeah.
that IP
And
is
watch
like
them grow.
because that
Yes.
IP's been around since like the 1930s, 1940s,
Yes.
around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's problematic. We all know that.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
But Porky and Daffy Duck venture on the big screen as unlikely heroes and Earth's only hope when their antics at the local bubblegum factory uncover a secret alien mind control plot.
Sure.
Hmm.
All right. It's just they're gonna like
That's too
remake
realistic
Courage the
right
Cowardly
now.
Dog.
That's too real.
Yeah, look at that. They touching tongues and all of this. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, if you get time, I think it's on like not this think it's on Nickelodeon or whatever. Watch it. It's funny.
Yeah.
The
Oh
new
yeah.
Looney Tunes are pretty funny.
Oh yeah. Animaniacs. The new Animaniacs is really funny too.
Yeah, but you remember remember when they rebooted it like a year or two ago, maybe a couple years ago, and nobody kind of watched it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so sad.
So this is going to be directed by Peter Browngarth. The first the the film is the first fully animated feature film in Looney Tunes history.
Really?
I never thought of
There's
that.
never been a loon. No, that can't be right. Really?
That's what I said. I said, but that's what the article says,
That
This-
can't be right. Huh.
right? I don't understand how they did that, but I can't think of any long Looney Tune movies. All the things I saw was like episodes, maybe 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh wow, the Hollywood Reporter said that the same thing. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
the first ever fully animated film based on Looney Tunes characters.
Yeah. I think everything we used to watch, all the movies we watched were like 30 minutes.
Wow. Well, that's enough to get me to go to the theater. They sold me on just on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
I'm kind
it's
of
already
curious.
getting pretty good scores on IMDb. It's already got like a 7 out of 10. I'd watch that. Sure, why not?
The voice cast includes Eric Baza, Candy Milo, McNichol, and Wayne Knight, and Lorraine Newman. So yeah, they got a
What's-
strong voice cast and everything.
Yeah, what's up with the what's up with the poster board, man, with the sticky hand, bro?
It's the bubble gum.
Hmm.
They
Okay.
high fiving each other. It reminds me of The
It's a little weird,
Stuff.
bro.
Do you remember the horror film The Stuff? Where it's the yogurt that everybody eats, but it's mind control. It takes over. The yogurt's living. So it's an old movie. It's an old horror movie, like in the 80s.
Okay.
Of course, it's an 80s movie. 80s.
Yeah.
It's called The Stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like a yogurt It fought, there's a crater. There was a meteor that crashed in the crater and it made this yogurt substance that's very delicious to humans. And this yogurt is living and takes over your brain once you eat it. It's a parasite.
The, the fudge.
Yeah, it's called The Stuff, man. Oh man, it's a movie, and I was like, when the bubble gum is like that, you chew the bubble gum, and
Yeah.
they take control of your mind.
Mm, 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 mm.
You know, it's like the body snatcher movies, you know, Slither, where they had the little silver tails. They jump into your rectum or your mouth and they take over your brain. You ain't never seen these horror movies, man. I gotta get you. We're gonna watch these horror movies on your
Some of these
channel.
old classic joys might have just got by me. I might have slipped them and seen them. You tripping?
Teddy, HT Teddy Lover said it best. Technically, yogurt has live cultures in it. It does. It does.
Yeah.
Rodney came in and was like, "What?" It's called The Stuff. I remember watching it, and I was shook for like a week. I wouldn't eat yogurt. I stopped eating yogurt. Okay.
Yo,
You know what
Teddy
I'm gonna
says
go
that was
to?
interesting too. Said Animaniacs can't do Hello Nurse anymore. How that's you know the times. That's why. Never mind.
I'm gonna jump into some athletic news because that's what nerds really like. They like talking about sports.
Okay.
Lionel Messi animated series Messi and the Giants to air on Disney Channel, Disney Plus. So Lionel Messi was like, I only got a few more years as the GOAT in soccer,
Yeah.
and I'm playing in a team in Miami,
Yeah.
and so I'm gonna make me a cartoon.
This isn't the first time we've seen athletes do. 'Cause
Yep.
remember, Michael Jordan had a cartoon. It was Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and Bo Jackson. I think I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, I
It was
remember
like-
that. Yep.
Remember that? Yeah. So sure, why not? And Mike Tyson had a cartoon.
Mike Tyson's cartoon's good though. It's so good. It's so good. I would tell everybody watch the Tyson mysteries. Oh, they're so good.
Are you watching Lionel Messi's animated series?
I am. I am.
Really?
I am. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. As long as they do it right. The action adventure series follows Leo, an ordinary 12-year-old boy with an extraordinary talent and a huge problem. The once thriving world of Ico is in tatters at the mercy of the giants who ruled the 10 realms. Only one hero can save them, and he's the size of a flea. Young Leo is plucked from another world to lead the fight against the tyrannical villains who have kept the 10 realms under control.
And Disney bought this?
Disney bought it.
Here's what's crazy though. Even though I'm scrunching my lip up, it's probably going to do numbers. Because I can
probably
certainly
is.
see, especially, Latin America, South America, Central America, them buying in and going all in. Now here's the thing, like, is it going to be English dubbed or is it going to be
Spanish?
Sub? It's gonna be subbed.
It's gonna be
Because
English.
Lionel Messi's English is not not voice actor ready. I'm gonna just tell you that off top.
Is he gonna act in it?
Well, I mean, I'm saying voice actor. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's got his name on it. I would assume,
It's a 12-year-old boy though. He's getting a 12-year-old to play the boy.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
Yeah,
That's very true.
yeah,
You're right,
yeah,
you're right about
yeah. He'll probably do the intro credits. Jay came in and said Pro Stars was the '90s one.
Pro Stars. That's
Pro
the joy.
Stars.
That was the one that had Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, and Wayne Gretzky. I think it was three of them.
And Digital Click came in and said Messi's so popular around the world.
Yeah, he
That
is. That's what I'm
Disney
saying.
Plus trying to get them numbers up, homie.
That's what I'm saying. Those South American, Central American clicks. Yeah, I can see.
And it does look like they're using soccer balls to fight, man.
I mean, if
These
you got a
soccer
show
balls.
with
This
Messi's
is
name
like
in it-
Blue Lock. This is like Blue Lock.
Yeah, that's a reach. I'm gonna let you watch this, and then let me. Then you.
It's like
you won't
Blue
lie to
Lock,
me.
man. Come
No, it's
on.
not. Don't do that. Don't disrespect Blue Lock like that. It's a messy cash grab. Well, look,
Yes, it
But
is a
the
messy
thing is,
cash
he's got
grab.
so much money, he's got to invest it in something, right?
Yeah,
Like
he
you
got to
said,
blow it somehow.
It's like Ronaldo he started his own YouTube channel. Like he just knows, like, it's like their careers are almost ended. They got to figure out the next chapter. I was gonna say he actually invested in a Valorant pro team. too.
Did he?
Yeah, because one
Now,
of
that's
his
different. I could get that.
yeah one of his teammates, I forgot his name, but one of his old teammates is actually the owner of Crew
Okay.
Esports, and then
Okay.
so he actually became part investor in them. So it's really cool because it's like it's like dude, these guys are like he's freaking legend, like
Yep.
Digital Click said.
You know who would have a successful animated series, and you're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna laugh at me.
Ooh, ooh.
Caitlin Clark.
Yes. Absolutely.
I promise you, she would have
Absolutely.
a successful animated show. Little girls everywhere will be watching that joint.
They would be.
She'd
They
be
would
like a
be.
superhero by day and shooting
Yeah.
half court threes at night or
Yeah.
something.
It could be like Hannah Montana but with basketball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Call it Shoot for the Stars.
See,
And
look,
she's an
man, why are we
intergalactic.
getting paid for this? Me and you should be the producers of this.
Oh,
joint,
we
right?
should. We should go offline and make this some pictures to Caitlin and make her pay for it.
Yo, here's a weird transition. I know I'm kind of got in my little takeover mode for a second, but I did want to talk about it, man. And we're talking about like people that are making transitions in the other fields. My man Corey Kenshin, man, is making an interesting transition.
Yeah.
In case you haven't paid attention, he released a short video, an animation that looked like anime, but it was actually in promotion, excuse me, of his manga that he's about to put out. He was an avid manga reader, and now he's making the trend. Now, in case you don't know who Corey Kenshin is, he's arguably one of the largest African American YouTubers on the planet. He actually has more subscribers than Marquise Brownlee, and that's saying a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, Corey Kenshin has like over 20 million subscribers, and he did that. Keep in mind, he has 20 million subscribers, and he did that taking 2 years off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I was
now
like, he took like a year or so off.
yeah, he took 2 years off. 2 years off. And still 20 million subscribers. And then the reason why is because he's been putting together this manga. Did you see any of the imagery regarding like the animation or anything?
I saw the animation.
Yeah.
He had some stills in the manga itself. I think he posted a couple of stills. I'm excited to see it. Hopefully Kodansha or one of these major publishers pick it up for him.
Yeah, I bought it. I can't lie. They had the early box set, whatever. Not the early box set, but the early thing. It's like $14. I was like,
I would buy
could do
that.
Let me do that. Let's see what's going on. Support,
Yeah, I'll
support
buy
the
that.
cause.
That's I
But
support
I'm
the
curious
brother.
to see, how that transition works. Yeah, there he goes. That's right there. He's a funny. I think he's hilarious. And I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know anything about it until my son actually put me on and was like, "Yo, watching Corey Kenshin?" I'm like, "Who?" Then I started watching him. And I'm like, "Yo, this dude's actually pretty funny." Yeah, man.
Yeah, I would have bought the box set. I just went onto Amazon to see if it's there. I don't even see it there.
I think you got to go to his own.
The hoodie is dope though.
Yeah,
His
look at
hoodie's
that.
dope.
The animation look is.
Yeah, it looks
solid.
good. He should have made anime, but anime is expensive.
Well,
so he
see,
started
but
off with a comic book.
He said in his he dropped a video today explaining everything, and he said that's the ultimate goal. He was like, building the manga to gain and garner support and social proof to do an anime. And he said Mappa out loud. He was like, "Mappa, I'm looking at you." I was like, "Ooh, if you're gonna shoot for the stars,
boy.
If you're gonna shoot for the stars,
Ooh,
shoot for the
you
stars."
guess you do. You shoot for the stars.
Yeah, I mean, quiet mouth don't get
hope you don't get
fed.
the B team or C team.
It's kind
Get the A team.
It's smart doing it this way though too, because
It is.
With
think
20
about it.
million subscribers?
Yeah, that's exactly like Critical Role. They fund run it. They kickstarted their right. So
Yep.
you get it popular enough, everybody clamors for it. He's got 20 million subscribers. Then he runs a Kickstarter to do the first season, and then boom, it's just somebody each 20 million subscribers, $1 each, right?
Yeah.
Boom, But
How you get investors too, because investors invest in what people are clamoring for.
Yeah.
So he goes to Kickstarter and
They
says,
want to
"Hey,
back a winner, right? Like
I got all these
yeah.
backers. Yeah, I got all these backers here. Why don't y'all come in support me?" Like people don't understand Kickstarter. Y'all know how much money Kickstarter has raised for people since its existence?
Oh gosh, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars.
8 billion.
Wow.
8.5, almost 8.5 billion.
Wow. See, there you go.
8 billion, 99 million pledges,
That's
271,000 projects.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. A lot of projects die on the vine on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
But if Corey Kenshin can come here and get everybody to donate, he can probably walk into any studio and be like, look, Netflix, you see this?
Yeah.
This is for my
But you
comic book.
But see, but it's inspiring because, like,
Hmm.
like you just said, you saw how Vox Machina got the jump off,
Hmm.
and and you see Corey kind of doing this, and
It's smart.
it's just like, damn, there is a next thing, right?
Yes. Yes.
That
Yes.
I like the spirit of that knowing that
Yeah.
these platforms that we love to hang on, there can be a next thing if done right.
In publishing and rights, the prose is more valuable than anything else. It
Yeah.
shows ownership of the idea.
Yeah.
So it's better to do like a comic book or a book before you do anything. It's the cheapest way to do it.
It's easy. It's a lower barrier of entry. Unlike like
Hmm.
Marquise Brownlee, right? Like he released his shoes, right? They're
Hmm.
dope. I love them. But the barrier of entry is like it's like $150.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a tall ask.
Yeah.
Truth be told, $15 is,
Yeah.
is is a tall ask if we really want to keep it a buck.
Yeah.
But people are making these cool, interesting transitions.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. So,
inspired? Y'all, you,
yeah.
you, you inspired, man.
Oh yeah, this is one reason I want to do McNubians. It's one reason I want to do McNubians as a comic book first, so I can have the copyright to that, and then make it somewhere else because somebody can't come and sue me. That's the whole reason you want to do the prose and stuff first. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to make a book, I want to make a graphic novel first.
Yeah.
That way, if I transfer it into animation or into a live action film, nobody can come sue me because you say it's based on this book that I wrote.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
your editors and your publishing company are supposed to monitor you for that. If nobody's
well,
suing you for the copyright of your book, then nobody's going to sue you for the copyright of your film and television based on your adaptation of your book. That's so that protects you in the court of law.
Well, I'm rooting.
So
I'm
you
rooting
want
for
to just
you. I'm
get your
rooting for
story
Geek Geeks
together.
Network. Yeah, put whatever it is, whatever box set y'all put out, you already know I'm buying. So
Yeah, yeah, that sounds great.
y'all, you give me the Geek Beast Geekish Network T-shirt so I can rock them
Right,
joints.
right. We need to get Geek Beast. We need Geek Beast We need Geek Beast t-shirt.
Especially a cool like Geek Beast hoodie would be super
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. Geek Beast. Put like an
Yeah.
animal paw in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Geek Beast. We gotta
I'm
figure
full of
that
that.
out.
Yeah,
We,
that'd be
we got we gotta talk to Digital Click to see if we can get some made up. Get something made up.
Chuck, I'm
Anything
so
else-
sorry. I gotta.
I know you gotta go.
start
You gotta
yeah,
go.
I gotta start wrapping
So
things up from you,
so
brother. Yeah.
so yeah, I was gonna ask you, anything you want to share to people before you go? How can they reach you and how can they find you?
No, it's not about me, man. It's all about Geek Beast supporting the channel.
Okay.
Spread this bad boy as far as you possibly can. I hope y'all having a really good time. I always have a
Yeah.
good time chopping up with
Yeah.
you, Chuck. We
Yeah.
can sit here and get this nerding in. Of course, Rodney, I love when you drop in here too, man, to say what's up. So thank you
Yeah.
for allowing me to come back home. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay. Thank y'all. Herson, tell, like, subscribe, share the most, and like like this. Let people know that we exist and they can find it on our network, on the Geekish Network. I want to give a shout out to Digital Click. They always handle our overlays and our market materials for other shows such as Bingeworthy and Pod Squadron. And I want to give a shout out to Rodney for being our technical producer and our technical director. And I want to give a shout out to HT Teddy Lover for coming in, Jay for coming in the chat, and Digital Click showed up in the chat.
Yup.
And the last is for the Funk. He's always in the chat. He's the curator of all our stories for the news. Thank you, the Funk. Yeah, yeah.
You're the real MVP.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Gotta have you out here more. I like that. I like that. So thank you all for tuning in to Geek Beast. We'll be back on Wednesday where it'll be Geek Beast and Bingeworthy. Bingeworthy's coming to Amazon Prime's The Secret Level. And so
can't wait.
if y'all
I still
haven't
haven't
watched
watched
that,
it yet.
watch
I
The
still
Secret
haven't watched
Level
it. Yeah.
and come hear our review. I watched the first 8 episodes already, and then the next think 10 come out tomorrow. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
If you know the games they're making stories of, it's good. I wonder how it's gonna feel for people that don't know the games. I'm really excited for Randy's opinion on it
Ooh,
because he
good
doesn't know
point.
the games.
Right. Okay.
But if you know the games, they're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They have one I don't want to talk about. It's a classic game, and the way they do it, I was like, yo, that's next level dopeness. It's dope what they do. It's kind of messed up, and the game is dark. And it's like, wow, that's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy. And it
Let me
nails the
follow
game.
that.
It nails the game. I'm not gonna tell y'all which game it is. Y'all have to hear my response on Binge Worthy on Wednesday. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all Wednesday.
Yeah,
Peace.
no doubt. We out.